Namaste. This video will focus on Ujjayi breathing. Ujjayi breathing is very helpful, especially for the thyroid management. So actually these thyroid gland is located in this part, in this area, and in Ujjayi breathing what do? We engage this part. So epiglottis is there, we partially close out, and then once it is closed out, we are breathing in. So what is happening, imagine, so this is our respiratory tract. So if it is a normal, it is like this, so we are little bit closing it. Now when we close it little bit and we are trying to inhale the breath, so it is getting there is a friction in the air because it is touching now the walls of the respiratory tract. So because of this friction, we tend to hear a sound. It's a sound which is very mild. It should not be very audible, or your facial muscle should not be contracted. So now let us understand the practical part of Ujjayi breathing. For the beginners who have never done Ujjayi before, what we can do, put your two fingers here, okay, and little bit give a pressure, little bit press this area and open your mouth and inhale and feel that this throat area muscles you are activating. You can feel that you are working with this muscles. So let's see that. Two fingers inside, little bit pressure, and then exhale normally. Okay, let's do it once again. So I'm just showing leaning forward. Put your two fingers over here, okay, and then give a pressure. Once you complete inhalation, exhale out slowly. Okay. Once you have learned this, you can try to do the same breathing through the nose. Let's not use our mouth anymore, but let's put the finger here. Have you got it? Okay. If you have understood, then you can just keep your hands over the knees, sit straight and use the same muscles, okay? If you still did not get it, you have to still try it out, maybe with open mouth. So inhale and then learn it. And once you get the idea of which muscle you are working, then you can do inhalation through the nose. You can still keep the two fingers here so that you know that you are using these muscles actively. You are blocking the air by contracting these muscles. So it will take maybe a while. Those who have understood this, what you have to do now, you have to simply put your hands on the knees in Gyan Mudra. So in Gyan Mudra, we touch the tip of the index finger with the tip of the thumb, and rest three fingers are open and you have to keep them over your knees. And then keeping your spine very erect. When we say erect, because the spine is in the S shape, so you have to keep it erect, but at the same time, do not tense any body parts. So it is just like sitting straight means, imagine you have a rope over here and someone is pulling the rope up. So you are just getting more straight, but at the same time you are not tensed. This is very important, the correct sitting posture. So focus here and then listen to that sound, the sound of snore, but snoring sound is very soft and facial muscles are very soft. You are not tensing them, you are not contracting your facial muscles, your smile should maintain and focus is here. You will able to see that the thyroid gland, the butterfly shaped thyroid gland, if you will notice, those gets activated. You can see them. So I will show once again. First bring your attention here. Do not start immediately. Bring your whole attention here as if you are breathing through the throat. Be very relaxed, calm. Focusing at the throat area. And then start engaging them. Start partially locking them. Take a long deep breath. You can hold the breath for a few seconds. Do not exhale out immediately. And then exhale slowly, long and deep. Try to make your exhalation little longer than the inhalation. So if you are inhaling for the count of 4, try to exhale for the count of 6. So counting for 4 means you are taking 4 seconds to breathe in, then you are taking 6 seconds to breathe out. And give a little pause of 2 to 4 seconds after breathing in. So that pause is you are retaining the breath inside your lungs. So this pause is also very important. So just observe now. Attention on the throat area. Normal breathing in. Then start contracting your throat muscles and count the time that you are taking for inhalation. Hold the breath after inhalation. And then start exhaling out. Second breath. Inhale for the count of 4. Hold the breath. Exhale for the count of 6. Maintain the contraction for both the time, during inhalation also, during exhalation also. If you find it hard to hold this area for both during inhalation and exhalation, then start with inhalation only, that you are contracting these muscles during inhalation and then slowly let go while exhalation. When you will start doing it regularly, you will notice that you are able to hold this muscle in this way for entire duration. So if you sit and do Ujjayi breathing for 10 minutes, for entire 10 minutes you have to keep this muscle contracted. But if in case you get tired in between or you want to relax in the beginning, this is going to happen, then it's okay. Then start breathing naturally or take a little break, release and then begin again. With time, you will get mastery over this technique. Now, along with this technique become more powerful when we do it along with the Khechri Mudra. What is Khechri Mudra? You have to take your tongue up and then touch it to the hard palate, which is at the roof of your mouth. So when you open your mouth, you will put your tongue at the hard palate and then start pulling your tongue backwards, and after the hard palate you will see the soft palate. So try taking the tip of the tongue to the soft palate and press at the top. After doing this, initially you may get some coughing reflex action, that you may start coughing. This is natural because this is something new, you do not know it, so it's okay. After that, keep going in. First learn this technique of Khechari Mudra, and then do the Ujjayi with Khechari Mudra. Then the Ujjayi Pranayama becomes more powerful. So now I am doing it with Khechari, but probably you may not feel any difference, but the moment I will roll the tongue up, you will notice some difference over here. I am doing it now. So this is my roll tongue now. Now I am taking second breath. I will come closer and maybe you can see this over here. Now look. Can you see it? How the muscles get activated? Watch it very carefully and listen to the sound, because the friction that is getting produced, so you can hear. So hope you have understood Ujjayi breathing, and keep practicing it. Although if you are not able to do it correctly in the first session, doesn't matter. Keep trying, and you will notice that eventually you are going to make it correct. And if you learn it, Ujjayi can be done anytime. Even when you are walking, you can do Ujjayi. Even when you are working in the kitchen, you can do Ujjayi. Means it's a over here, awareness over here. And one more thing I will say, when we bring awareness on the central part of our body, we are actually stimulating our central nervous system, which is in the center. So this is another benefit, that you are more aware and you are more centered. Thank you for